because after being diagnosed with MS, a lot of women put things on hold and they lose focus of their dreams and their aspirations. And so this program was intended for women to help them reclaim those goals and refocus their energies on achieving the things that they wanted. And so this program was supposed to be an afternoon-long, educational format with a speaker, and it just a really good program. And I was there, and I was with some of the other women that were supposed to lead the small groups, and it was just that the program was called Finding Your Buried Treasure. And lo and behold, that program changed my life.
I think I had gotten an invitation to the program, and I thought it sounded interesting, but I wasn't going to go. But then maybe about a couple, 3 weeks before the actual event, Karen Babels was the programs manager for the MS Society, and I had been leading self-help, which was getting involved with the society. And Karen called me, and she was just like, "Did you get the thing on Finding Your Buried Treasure? And are you going to go?" And I was thinking it's like almost an hour, 20 minutes southeast of here, so it's a lot to drive for my Saturday afternoon off. But she talked me into going, and when I showed up, Karen was at the door at the registration table, and she was just like, "You see that table right over there? That's Jennifer's table. You both are younger and have MS, and I think you guys might have a lot to talk about, and so why don't you go sit at her table?" And so I'm sitting there and wondering who's Jennifer, and I saw her roll up, and I was like, "Oh, that's Jennifer." And I really, thought I needed to really be on my A game that day because I wanted to impress this girl.
And keep in mind, I'm thinking, men are going to be at the event, and if they are, they're going to be husbands or boyfriends of the women who are attending it. And I see this cute man walk in, and where's his wife? Where's his girlfriend? And he was by himself. But I had to be busy, because I was supposed to lead a table discussion. And so I was doing a couple things before the morning started. And lo and behold, I rolled up to my table, and there is the cute man sitting. And so nervously I went over, and we started discussing, and it was a great group. And I learned that this man, Dan, was just a really safe place for me to look to, and he would always answer questions and keep things moving.
She had the vice president of the Michigan chapter for the society at her table and the keynote speaker. And so I'm like, man, I'd be so nervous if I was her. I was like, "Jennifer, just look at me. I've got really smart things to say." So I was like paying attention the whole time. And it went really well. And when the program got over, I wanted to get her email address because I didn't want to have the next time that I saw this girl be at the next MS event, 10 months, 2 years into the future. And so I hung around, and she is so friendly and talkative, social butterfly, that she kept talking to people. And so what am I going to do? So I hung around, I helped clean things up, and I was tearing down tables and chairs and moving boxes and things, just keeping an eye on Jennifer, finding when are you going to shut up so I can come over and talk to you. And finally she stopped, and I went over and got her email.
And of course he asked for my email address, and I wish I could say that it was all part of my evil plan, like, oh, we'll let this guy who's just hanging around, he can clean everything up, and then when he's done, I'll talk with him. But I wasn't thinking that much. And so when he asked me for his email address, or my email address, I thought, he's a really nice guy, and I don't want this to be the last time I ever talk with him, or I don't want to just email. So I gave him my phone number, and we started emailing back and forth almost instantly. Like that weekend where we were talking about football and emailing back and forth.
Well, that's just it, because I write for a living, but I'm going to email her. And so, honest to God, it took me like 3 hours to write a 2-paragraph email because you want to finesse it just right, to have the door open, like I want to talk more about things, but not so overly open that she'll like get freaked out and stuff. So it, but I hit send after, some 2-3 hours. Just wait.